Hey little hoes, my name is Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be sort of a recap of my week and a continuation of Find Something Good. So today is Friday. Yay! It's my Saturday technically. So I'm on my weekend and thank goodness it came at the right time. Similar to last week's video, work has been absolute chaos and the sunny weather has not helped at all because everyone and their mother and their dog has had to come into work and buy gardening supplies nonstop. Good things about the work week: I have been able to order a whole bunch more plants, get to go through some availability lists, which is awesome. And I mentioned it last week, another local greenhouse, a small one, has not been able to remain open during the virus. So I had the ability to go there and purchase some of their plants, which is awesome because they are one of my favorite places in town and I've been going there a while. They have so many cool plants, some treasures. I just was so excited that I could go there and pick some up for our establishment. Not to mention shop around, and I'll have to show you my little haul for myself because obviously I had to pick up some plants. But I love this place and I got to talk to my new plantee friend, which is awesome, nerd out on some more plants. I did donate a couple of things that he said that they did not have. And what they do is they tend to propagate a lot and sell to the public. And they have amazing prices. It's one of the reasons I love them so much is that they do not gouge people. It's very affordable, downright cheap. I was really happy to donate a couple of things to them. Just the idea that something I could share, just some things that I already had propagating, I could share with them and they could in turn share with the public and hopefully check off some other wish lists out there. That makes me incredibly happy to share plants with other people. And I do hope to share some more cool things that I have with them. Some of my favorites, hopefully soon. Now I'm going to show you my little haul. This is the Farfugium japonicum Oreo maculata, I believe. It has a tag, but I'm not going to look at it. Isn't this cool? I think they call it a leopard plant. I have been wanting one a while to try as a houseplant. Normally this is like a zone 7, 8 plant. I originally saw it many years ago when I was a teenager, traveling to Seattle to see some relatives with my family. At the time, I believe it was still classified as a ligularia. Now it's Farfugium. I just thought this was awesome. It has some splashy leaves. I'm sure some people think it's ugly and diseased looking, but it looks like it's been bleached like a butthole. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. My friend said that he puts his out, treats it like an annual, and overwinters it inside. I'm just gonna try and grow it as a houseplant. If it doesn't do well, then I might yeet it outside for the summer. Next is the Ripsalis ceruscula, I believe it is. Coral cactus. This looks very much like a hadiora, but I'm sure it's correct. I think it's pretty neat. I have a thing for Ripsalis. In fact, I've gotten all my Ripsalis from this greenhouse. I'm gonna probably put it in this terracotta pot. Maybe keep it in the sunroom. I don't know. Next, I have no idea why I bought it. I've said it before, I'm a glutton for punishment, but I bought a Hoya. Y'all know my track record is terrible with Hoya, but I'm gonna try. I think this might be an easier species. I will probably grow it in my sunroom somewhere since Hoyas seem to be happiest here. Full sun. It's got some new growth. It's also has some really nice reddish purple veining on it. I am not sure if that's the product of being in a very sunny greenhouse or if that's typical. Hopefully I won't kill it. Something else good about my day, the outfit I'm wearing today makes me happy, and not related at all to plants, but I like clothes as much as the next lady. Well, probably not as much as most women, but I like clothes. I bought this sweatshirt last year. It was originally cream colored. That's where I made my mistake. I do not have good luck wearing white or near white clothing. I get it stained so easily. I get ketchup and mustard stains on it, even if I'm not eating something with ketchup or mustard. I don't know how it happens. I don't know. But it got stained everywhere. I don't know how I got stain on my back. I don't know. But I still loved it so much. Hadn't worn it that much. So I decided to get some Rit dye and dye her up. I did this a few weeks ago, but just haven't had time to wear it. Did I do the best job dyeing? No, but I don't care. I love yellow. It is sunny. It is a happy color. I love it. Another good thing is I got to visit my parents. It's been a while since I've seen them, so it was nice to have lunch with them and see our family kitties. Story time about kitties, which I think you'll all enjoy. Bootsy Cat came to us probably 8 or so years ago, back when I was still living with my parents. According to another neighbor, he was abandoned when another neighbor lady died, and her kids threw him out instead of trying to find him a new home, and he wandered over to us. Me, being a cat lover, made friends with him pretty fast. He would wait at the back door for me to come out, sit with him. He'd jump on my lap for cuddles. It was pretty damn adorable. My parents didn't really want any cats. They didn't want any pets. So they were rather reluctant to even have him around. But he quickly won over my parents and has been an indoor-outdoor cat. He is my mom's baby. He sleeps with her. When he first snuck in and decided to sleep with her, it was kind of game over. Mitzi came around probably a couple years after Boots first started hanging out with us. She was very young, probably like well under 6 months old. Obviously, she wasn't a house cat. She had either just been abandoned or neighborhood litter of kittens that had been born, and she wandered over. Boots hates other cats, but he absolutely adored her. He would go around the neighborhood crying for her when he couldn't find her. And again, at first my parents didn't want another cat whatsoever and were thinking about taking her to the shelter. But as kitties do, they find a way to endear you to them, and Mitzi did that. She was very skittish around people, but then she started slowly warming up. Boots and Mitz are best friends, so I'm very glad that my parents kept her around. And now my mom brushes her every morning to make sure the hairballs are out. I got to see our kitties and give them some love. I also got to see some of the plants in bloom. I used to garden when I lived with my parents a lot. Did a lot of outdoor gardening, mainly perennials, some shrubs. I loved it. It was, how I got started into plants. That's where my love of plants sort of came from. The garden has changed a lot since I lived there, and it does make me a little sad. I had it, kind of how I envisioned, but for ease of maintenance, my parents have changed it a bit. But there was still a whole bunch of cool things in bloom, which I will show you footage of. I particularly love some of these spring bloomers I'm going to show you. Also, another good thing, I maybe ordered some more plants online for myself. It was not the cheapest, but individually speaking, they were very good deals for the plants. I'm not going to divulge anything yet because I want the unboxing to be a surprise. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and are staying healthy. I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye.